Hey everybody, it's the first of the month, so you know what that means. It's time for the next episode of Thirds on First.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome, everybody. It is the Thirds on First podcast because what's today?
Thursday.
Welcome, 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 everybody. It's great to be back with everyone again. We are back. It's the Thirds. I am 2/3, aka Nicole, and I'm joined by my sisters, 1/3, aka Rashida, and 3/3, aka the One, aka Ashante. And we are just thrilled to be back with you. We are filming our last episode of our first season. This is episode 6, and so we've got a 6-episode first season. If you've missed the first 5 episodes, go back, listen, click like, click subscribe, and we hope you enjoy those. And we wanted to wind up our season with something a little light and fun. Now, somehow we seem to even manage to make the light and fun things serious, but we're going to really work on that today. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have a good time. You can see we're all feeling really festive as we're moving into the holiday season. You know, 2020 has been an absolute dumpster fire and shit show, and we feel like we are all entitled to have a really, really nice holiday season this year. So today we are bringing you the Third's favorite things. Obviously, we are on the eve of the election as this is going live. People are hurting, people are sad. And so we're hoping that the holidays are going to be a time for all of us and for all of you to bring some joy and light and love into your world. And so we want to give you some great gift ideas to do that. And before we jump in, I thought I would just ask my girls, what about the holidays do you look forward to and what makes them special for you?
Who's going?
So I will say I like to get started watching Hallmark movies. They're my favorite. They started yesterday.
I was going to say Countdown to Christmas has started.
But that always gets me in the holiday spirit. But really, the most important part about it is spending time with family and just getting to love on everyone, whether near or far, and just spreading that love and cheer.
Oh. I also love Countdown to Christmas. It's my favorite. But also, like, most of my favorite holiday memories have to do with like the fireplace and kind of being around that and just being with family. A couple years ago, my brother and sister-in-law and I started Sibling Christmas, which we do every few years. And so our parents go see my grandparents in Ohio for Christmas. And if we don't feel like going to Ohio, we do Sibling Christmas where we get together, just us, at our parents' house, which is
that's funny.
really fun.
That's awesome.
So it's super fun. I love it. Sibling Christmas is kind of one of my new favorite things. But I think just having creating traditions, as an adult, some of which are reminiscent of what I had as a kid, and some of them are new things that we do, has been kind of my favorite part. It's all about family for me. Like family, the ones you were born with and the ones that you welcomed into your family over the years. Like that's the best part of the holidays for me, is that time to connect with everybody.
Definitely. And we would be remiss if we didn't say we know the holidays can be a tough time for some folks, and especially those who are estranged from family. But I think you hit it on the head, which is family is who you make it. And I am a big proponent of family, which are friends who are family. And the closest aunties and uncles to my girls are good friends of ours, more so than our blood relatives. And for me, same. Like it's all about family. It's all about getting together. And I think that the I had a little elf trying to come in my office, you guys. That's why I just lost my train of thought. Like, I'm in here trying to be festive. Can you go away? Anyway, it is really all about the kids, and it's about the magic of Christmas for them. And I love Thanksgiving. In fact, it's my favorite holiday because to me, Thanksgiving is like all the fun of Christmas without the pressure of trying to get the perfect gift for everybody. But the Christmas magic is awesome. And, you know, we do like Advent calendar and we go all out with decorating, and it's a ridiculous amount of work, but it's always worth it in the end. So this year, I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually trying to get a jump on my holiday shopping and my gifts that I want to get for people. I have a feeling that online shopping is going to be the way to go. It's going to be really, really important to get out there early because you got to give time for shipping. And I think a lot of people are going to be doing virtual this year. So this is right on time coming to you guys on November 1st. So we're going to do round robin. We've each got some surprises in store behind our virtual backgrounds for you guys. And 1/3 is going to kick it off for us first.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Guys, so I'm so excited to share my favorite things because not just for the holidays, but my favorite holidays coming up, which is my birthday, is this month. So
Yay!
you're looking for little suggestions. One of my favorite things comes from a local company called Gifted and Grateful. They do these amazing gift baskets. This is actually a small one, and it's kind of a self-care one. So it's got soap, candle, a spa candle, lavender spray, lavender soap. This is actually one of my favorite soaps, and an all-natural washcloth. Everything is usually natural, beautiful colors. She has all different sizes. You can find her on Gifted and Grateful. She has been so kind, thank you, Paris, to do a promo code for us. So if you would like to order a basket, a custom-made basket, this can be for self-care, for wedding showers, for new babies, just because the code is going to be thirds on first. So if you type in thirds on first on giftedandgrateful.com, you will be able to grab this.
Hey, 1/3. So when you say
Yes.
custom, does that mean that she'll put whatever you want in the basket?
She'll kind of help curate. So she'll curate of like what she does, but you can tell her like what types of things people like and that sort of thing. So it really is a very personalized thing.
That's great. And it's unisex too?
Yes, it is unisex.
Cool.
That's awesome. My next set of favorite things is actually a new line of home products, also locally done, Black owned. Both of these are Black owned. North 24th Home. This is the room and linen spray. So if you know someone who loves spray good things, here's what I'm not going to tell you. Don't buy people cleaning products for the holidays. That's not a good idea.
Please,
But,
especially if you're married to them.
yeah, that's a really bad idea. But
Unless
the
they
room
ask
and
for
linen
them.
spray is awesome, awesome,
Fair enough.
awesome. And my other favorite thing in this is the signature candle. And I believe this is a soy candle, which I love because they last so much longer than regular candles. And the cool thing is that when you order from her, you actually get a little thing. I'm only going to do a flash. It's a QR code, but the QR code has a custom playlist. It's usually like, think back in the day when you throw on some music to clean the house. So that's really great, but it's also a great playlist just to listen to.
That's awesome.
So I highly recommend as a gift, the candle and the room spray. The cleaners are fabulous, but not as a gift.
I bet that QR code is right up the one's alley who is the musical dancing third.
Oh, it's so up her alley. And then my next set of gifts are more of a, you want to stay active. These are my like favorite active things. So I think you guys know, I joined the Peloton, I don't know, crew,
Nation.
club, whatever,
Right.
cult. I'm fully addicted. I get why it's addictive. And I purchased the Nike Super Wrap cycle shoes, and they are amazing. They're super comfortable, very cute. They come in different colors, men and women. I saw black, pink, red, like lots of great colors, but they're very, very comfortable cycle shoes. So these are my other favorite thing. And then my last thing that I'm going to show you guys is actually one of our best COVID purchases in this house. So it's not just for keeping active, but I don't know if you can see me. We got a little trampoline to go in the house. So we don't have a big yard or a lot of yard space, but we do have space for a little trampoline in the house. And so I grabbed that. So my daughter loves it. She is 6. She loves to jump on it like all the time. The bar is adjustable, so you can hold on to it for older people who might need some balance and stability in their lives. But this one I think was less than $100 on Amazon. We're gonna put all the links in the show notes, but it's a great way to kind of stay active and fit. But truthfully, the kids love it. They think it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread. So those are my favorite things.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for showing us that stuff. I think I'm really, really kind of geeked about the curated basket. I think that is a really
You should totally reach out and go on the website and order. And I just saw on her Instagram, she's dropping some new stuff soon. So
nice.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, 1/3. Thank you for sharing your favorite things. Up next, I'm going to show you some of my favorite things. Okay, guys, so my favorite things, and to be fair, when we were preparing for this episode and we were previewing for each other what our favorite things were, I think I had about 30 things actually. So I had to really like skinny down my list, but so these are the things that made the cut that I think would be cool gifts to give to someone else. Even though I'd love someday to show you all the makeup that I love and personal products and all that, but that would be another episode. So for today, we're gonna start off with this book here. This is like for the tween in your life. It is Celebrate Your Body. And it's written by Sonia Renee Taylor. You can get it on Amazon for about $8 or $9. And it goes through discussing on a child's level puberty. And so, you know, little girls, their bodies are changing, and oftentimes there can be shame associated with that. And this really turns that narrative on its head and says, isn't this an exciting time in your life? You know, you're going to start menstruating and you're going to sprout hair in different places, and it turns it into a special experience. And so my oldest daughter has been reading this book. She absolutely loves it. And so if you've got a little girl in your life who's close to you, highly recommend this book. And while we're going through this pandemic, kids are spending so much time on screens, a book is a great thing to give a kid. Next thing that's on my list is this little guy right here, which you may not even be able to see so well. But this is the JBL Clip 3 waterproof Bluetooth speaker. This little tiny thing packs a powerful punch. I got this for my husband earlier this year. They're selling on Amazon, depending on the color you get, $40 to $50. But they've got pink and camouflage and gold and black, like any color you can think of. But what's neat about it is the clip. So what I use this little guy for is, you see that? I take it in the shower with me in the mornings. I pop on the Today Show, or maybe I'm listening to NPR, and I take it in the shower with me. And so I'm getting my news or my music on the go. And I can run it, you know, when we're sitting outside in the bath, if I don't want to fuss with the big giant speaker, I can take that out. The sound is incredible. Very well made. Highly recommend for anybody who's kind of a techie in your life. I think they would enjoy it.
I love how you said did you say you got it for your husband?
Yeah, but I like to use it. I do.
I was like, I think I heard that right.
You know, when you get married, they say you become one. And so I feel like everything that's mine is mine and everything that is his is mine. That seems right to me. Okay, the next thing that I have is super, super fun. Okay, anybody who is repping for Kamala right now, you know my girl is all about her Converse. But what you may not know is Converse offers a custom design service. You can go onto converse.com and you can actually design your own pair of Converse. So I designed these maybe a year ago, but that you can't, I know you can't see it there, but they actually have Nick on them because that's one of my nicknames that I go by, NIC. And I wanted a pair of camouflage Converse. So I went and I built these on the site. And if you're going to do that, get on it now so that there's enough lead time to get you ready for Christmas. But they're a lot of fun. And then just this year, I had a pair made for my husband. So this is his pair, and it's got his initials on the side, CAE, and everything down to the piping, the lace color. You can do one color on the tongue and a different color on the side. It's all kinds of fun. They have them for kids and adults alike. And the price ranges from maybe $50 for the like baby ones, all the way up to about $120. So I would think it'd be way more than that. I think that's a great deal for a custom shoe designed to your liking. And again, you know, you can rep for your girl while you wear. Now, the next thing I want to show you are these mugs. These mugs, this is, in full disclosure, this is one of those, like, have you guys ever been, ladies, on Facebook and Facebook tries to make you buy things, right?
Yeah.
All the time. And I'm like, wow, it's like they're listening to me or they know everything about me. This is not creepy at all. So I kept seeing this ad for this company. And again, we're going to put all of this in the show notes. So don't worry if you don't catch it as we're going along, but it's Felix.com. It's kind of a strange name and it's spelled not how you would expect, but these mugs are customizable. And so, and there's all sorts, but I ordered these ones, and there's like, people who know me know I'm definitely a yogi. So this is supposed to be me sitting there, and maybe we'll, if we can, we'll even drop some pictures of the products in the show notes, but it's kind of got the light colored hair, my skin tone. It's got, again, Nick at the bottom. And then on the back, it just says, chill the fuck out, which I just love. I totally love. And so they've got all kinds of skin tones, all kinds of hair colors. You can do all kinds of combinations. And the other phrases on the back are, just because we're here and it's fun, give me the strength to walk away from stupid people without slapping them. And then you've got let that shit go, which, I mean, really theme for 2020, right? And then my personal favorite, I'm mostly peace, love, and light, and a little go fuck yourself. We should probably mention this is not necessarily a PG program. Anyway, moving on from there, one of my absolute most favorite things in the world, and this is really going to be kind of like for your boo or a close person to you. It's kind of a luxury item, but has anybody seen folks walking around in these like big high top fuzzy boots, right? These are made by Sorel, and this is one of the many pairs of Sorel boots that I have. But what I truly love is this wedge boot. It's got all the fuzzy stuff, good feeling stuff inside. It's got a super convenient, just little, you know, tie at the top that just slides right up. And there's a nice wedge heel in here. And so for the winter, if you're going out, there's nasty weather, they're waterproof, rainproof, super warm, but you're fashionable at the same time. So this is like, you could play in the yard, but you could also like get jiggy for dinner if you need to. I absolutely love them. They have been around since the 1960s. They make boots for kids, adults alike. And they make more than just boots as well. You know, they've got regular snow boots, the wedge boots, sneakers, all kinds of stuff. And just for, again, kicks, this is, if you can see this is my daughter's pair.
Those are so cute.
This is a cute little wedge in here. They've got the sparkle tone, the purple laces. Like, to die for. Super, super fun. Most of their boots range about $100 to $200 for a pair. They're super well made, super durable. Highly recommend for a nice, fun winter feel kind of gift. And then I'm gonna bring it home with a personal favorite of mine and give a little bit of pub to, I'm really gonna call her my boss. She's my tiny CEO. This is my 7-year-old. And she, this summer, came up with her own little business idea. She wanted to raise money for the Black Lives Matter movement. And so she and I worked together and she came up with her own brand. It's called No Limit Hope. And one of the awesome items that she offers is this 22-ounce vacuum sealed insulated water bottle. And when I tell you this is a quality water bottle, if I put ice water in here today, tomorrow night there will still be pieces of ice in here. And it's got a nice sized rim and mouth. If you're somebody who runs around with swell bottles all the time, you know sometimes they can be a little small when you're putting them up to your lips. This has a nice feel. And then it's got this great screw on top. And my favorite, a handle. And we've got our No Limit Hope logo. And we call this the Unity Heart. And it's just a heart with different colored hands all around. And so these go on the site for $42 a piece, but for listening, we are going to have a promo code that you can use on the site, thirds on first, and that'd be good for 25% off of not only the water bottle, but any of the products on the site, which are hoodies, masks, t-shirts. And again, for a good cause, for a great kid. So those are my favorite things. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy holidays to everyone. Blessings, love, health as we move into 2021. Hope we leave behind some of the bad stuff in 2020, but bring the good stuff with us. Thank you. All right. So now that you've gotten the favorite things from 1/3 and 2/3, of course, now we have to go to the one. So 3/3, show us your favorite things.
Welcome everyone to my favorite things, and I'm going to start with actually highlighting one of my favorite local artisans and her company, Liquid Gold Apothecary. And this is a company that does lots of things that are wellness. Sujita, who is the head of Liquid Gold Apothecary and the visionary behind it, is a beautiful artisan who just has a lovely heart and is in the process of doing wellness and healing. And so she does this through lots of jewelry, and I will show you a little display.
Oh, wow.
There, as well as some wellness baskets. And so like these earrings I have on, they have healing crystals, and so they're very stylish, but also have healing benefits, as well as this chakra necklace, which is for like your throat chakra, to help you with things like communication. But the whole concept is that these pieces are not only stylish and beautiful and very affordable, but they have healing properties as well. One of my favorite pieces is this beautiful rose quartz necklace. And so it's very fanciful, but you can see the elaborate detail and, you know, artistry that she puts into all of her pieces.
That's gorgeous.
I was like, that is gorgeous.
It is. It's beautiful. Like I saw it at an outdoor festival and the sun hit it and it was just like, oh, to me.
But like you could rock that with like a white t-shirt and jeans and have that just
it's beautiful. You can wear it dressed up, you can wear it dressed down. It's beautiful. Like when I'm not wearing it, I actually use it sort of like a dream catcher, just as wall decor, because it's so pretty. I don't feel like it should be just hidden away. But she also does a beautiful line of waist beads. And so you can have ones that are traditional and just the normal beads themselves, as well as very fancy ones that have these beautiful stones, detail, you know, which wonderful detail. You can do custom design. So if there's something in particular you would like to have healing properties for, or just particular colors you would like, you have the options to have those custom designed and made.
Lovely.
Oh, I love that.
I know, it's so fun.
Yeah.
I'm really excited though to unbox this wellness basket. And so there are offerings for both men and women, as well as 2 different sizes. And the difference in size is that there are these beautiful smudge candles. So for the magic of our show, I've already cut out the bottom of this. So we will just, hopefully this will work. I'll be able to just break away this
I was
top.
totally like, now how is she gonna do that? But of
That
course,
off.
the one always has a plan.
Gotta have a
Brilliant.
plan. But just so you can tell, like each of these, I'm not sure if you all can read this, but they all come with infused shea butter, a healing stone smudge candle, infused soap, a healing stone bracelet, and you can pick that whether you want that to be men's or women's, and you will include one, as well as peppermint essential oil. And again, as I mentioned, the difference is in the size of the smudge candle. So I got the largest option, which has a 14-ounce candle, but there is also an option for a 3-ounce. But if you look at this, there are actually stones inside. And so instead of using a smudge stick, for folks who like to do that or like to sage, you have the option to use the candle and the stones just burn down in it. And so then you have those afterwards as well. But it's so beautiful and just a fun, and it smells amazing. Like I want to.
That is so cool. I mean, that is unique. I have never seen that before.
No, I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. The shea butter is handmade, all natural. They smell amazing. This fragrance right here is a frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood, but there's
oh my gosh, my mom would love that.
There are all kinds, like lavender, honey, citrus scents, mango. I mean, there are probably over 10 for sure to pick from, but they're beautiful, and it's very hydrating. It's not greasy, but it really does do the trick. Here is the peppermint oil with a little bit of peppermint with it as well, which is great. You can use this for, I think this can actually be applied to your skin directly, but also be used for diffusing purposes if you like to do that. And here in this kit, I actually got a male basket so that you could see one of the male bracelets, but this is one of the healing bracelets for men, and so I'm just putting it on for a second. But so that's just and easy. And this one is for grounding. It's lava stone, hematite, and black agate, I believe is how you pronounce it. So for calming and healing.
I love it. And can you buy in the things that you're pulling out, can you buy them individually as well on the site?
Yes, you can. So, and that's one of the other great things about that. And here I am wearing 2 samples of women's bracelets. So this one is rose quartz. And, those are just beautifully done. And these are easy options to pick. There's also some eucalyptus soap that's included in the basket with a loofah. And then there's a variety of teas that come in, and as well as some candies. And so these flavors and things might switch out, but everything that I mentioned earlier, the soaps, the shea butter, the candle, the bracelet, and the peppermint oil, those are going to be consistent regardless of which one you order.
I love that.
Quick display of the other jewelry.
What's that one on the other end? The pink, is it pink? Yes.
Right here.
Are those earrings?
Yes, they're actually.
Oh, hold on. I'm not picking you up, Sean.
Can you hear me?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are actually blunt wrap earrings.
Oh, wait, no, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
So they are blunt wrap earrings.
Oh, stop it.
So,
are you serious?
So they're actually wrappers that are wire wrapped.
No way.
maybe in the second episode we did, I wore these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know what they were. That's awesome.
I mean, but it's so like you can't tell. It looks
Yeah.
like it's wood or some sort of,
Yeah.
tube. Again, these are other Healing Stone hoops, and I will show you this. So it's Liquid Gold Apothics. This is Sujita, aka the professor, who is the mastermind behind all of this. And you can reach her on Liquid Gold Apothics at gmail.com or on her IG page. And her IG page actually has a link to her website. And so you can purchase things directly from there. And she does ship. So I have shipped these across the country. It just makes great gift pieces. You can get the full wellness basket, or you can do individual pieces. And the large wellness basket is $59 and the smaller one is $49. But again, like this could be a whole gift in one. I've also gotten baskets and just divided it up and given people things I thought would work. So yeah.
That's a great value.
That's great.
For what
Yes,
you did.
no, it's amazing. I mean, and I almost forgot, there is another artist, Holly Freeman, that Sajida works with as well, and so she includes little artistic pieces in the baskets as well. So
I love that. I love Holly's work.
So the next favorite thing I will move on to is, we discussed 2020 has been a year where lots of things got thrown at us, and so some folks have had a little more anxiety this year than they might have normally experienced. And so this little necklace I'm wearing is called the Shift, and it just looks like a little, stylish piece of jewelry, just a little pendant on the jewelry, but actually it is a tool to help you control your breathing and to help your anxiety. And with our breathing, although our breathing is part of our, automatic thing that we do, it is one of the automatic, responses our body does that we also can control. And so we know that there is science behind the fact that if you stop and take a deep breath, it activates your sympathetic nervous system and enables you to calm down. And so the most important part of that is the slow exhale. Mm-hmm. And so the Shift helps you to exhale slowly. And so really all you do is you take a deep breath, you put the Shift in your mouth, and then you breathe out. But you see, it's silent. So no one has to know that you're doing this. If you get, in your office and something happens and you're frustrated and you just need to take a pause. And so the Shift is available for men and women, and it comes in several different finishes. And the Shift is made by Komuso Designs, and that is spelled Komuso. And it comes in this beautiful little pouch, and so it's easy to keep that aside, but also just easy to wear around your neck and always have on you. And so depending on the finish that you get or the option that you choose, there are finishes from slate and silver for men, which run from $85 to $105. And for women, there are finishes including slate, silver, gold, and rose gold, which is what I have here. And you can have the option for a standard chain or a deluxe chain. So those maximum of $155. So still a lot of bang for your buck for something that can help bring you a lot of peace and harmony in your life. And one of the things I like that they just put on the back of their information is that you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. And so I think that's just like a beautiful little mantra behind the whole concept of it.
Absolutely. I'm actually reading a book right now that kind of talks about, I think it's called Burnout or whatever, but it talks about we have stressors in our life and then we have stress. And I think when we remove the stressors, you go home from work or you finally get the kids in bed or whatever, you should feel so much better. But the premise of the book is like, but you actually have to do something to release the stress from your body. And so one of the things is like deep breathing. And so that is a perfect tool for that and to
Right.
get those like stress hormones out of your body. That's fantastic.
No, and I like to think about it that when I'm blowing through and releasing, that it's actually changing the vibration, and that, like the act, blowing through this as opposed to just
holding it in,
right.
like it's like letting it out.
Right. It visually makes me feel a different way about releasing and letting go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
The next thing, during quarantine, I think the first thing I did was, okay, we're not going to the hairdresser anymore. I'm going curly. And so I had this line that I was already using before quarantine, but it just made my life even that much simpler. And it's called Lust Brands. It's designed by curlies, and they want curly girls to be able, or guys, to be able to embrace and love their curls, and to do that in a simple and healthy way. And so they've got a product line that is a three-step program. And so there's just shampoo and conditioner, which everyone uses regardless of your hair type. But then the magic of their line is there is a 3-in-1 leave-in conditioner and gel that they use. So I shouldn't really say gel, but it's like an all-in-one. So it has hold, but it also is a leave-in. And so it eliminates you having to have several different products. This is a travel size, but it's also a great size to gift to someone. And I think if it's something you're interested in trying, it works great as a sample as well, because sometimes folks are like, I don't know if I'm, sure, I know I'm a curly as opposed to a wavy, but do I need kinky coily, or do I want the curly option? Because they do have each of those options for the all-in-one: wavy, curly, and kinky coily. And I mean, it really is just kind of wash and go. And you can do your usual routine if you use a diffuser, if you use other things, or you can just try it just like this. The other thing I love about them is they actually go up into larger sizes. So I will show you. You can get them in liter sizes if you decide that I just love it so much, I should do that. Which actually is very economical, but this is the standard size, and so you can have that. And they have lots of other accessories, like this infinity spray bottle, which helps just to do touch-ups on second, third, and even fourth day hair, because with this, your hair is soft enough and hydrated enough that it can help to minimize the number of washes you need to do in between.
I need that.
So does the spray bottle come with like product in it, or do you add that?
So really you can do just water in it and touch it up, or what I like to do is take the all-in-one and put a little bit in there, mix that with water, and then just kind of let it mix together, and then you do the infinity spray, and it really helps. Also, they have hair perfume, and so this works whether your hair is curly or straight. And the other thing I will say is I use the shampoo and conditioner even when I'm going to wear my hair straight, because it's just that good, and there's no reason not to. And so the hairspray, you think about like, it's not a dry shampoo, but I know sometimes folks will use that. So if you go somewhere and you've been around smoke, or, you just want to freshen your hair up, this is a great option. And it's actually the same fragrance that they use in the shampoo, which smells great. And they also have this elixir oil, which is an oil that you can use both for your hair and your body. And so it's very, very hydrating. It's not greasy, but it only takes a little bit to really get the job done. And so that, I think, is awesome. I will be including a referral link so that you can get $5 off of a purchase of $45 or more, if you'd like to explore the Lust Brands options and try it easy, wash and go. But again,
so do you buy that only online?
Yes.
Okay.
And so again, the minis, I think, are just a great gift option just to try and see if it might work for you or someone you love. The last piece I want to highlight is another curly product, which is by Curlsmith. They also have their own line, but what I really want to highlight is their hair makeup. And so these are just fun little things. They have all different colors. I have gold and copper, which is here in the background, but they also have rose gold and blue and red, and they may even have a green if I'm remembering correctly, but it's just a chance for fun color. And I'm gonna take off my antlers for a second. I'm not sure if you can see, like I'm normally a brown girl, light brown hair, but today I've got the golden, so it gives a little of color and fun. The thing I love about this is, this is the hair wax that goes on your hair as well, but it's also a gel. So when you're curly, you don't have to do 2 steps. You just apply this and you're done. And it has a great hold. So I've been really impressed with that, but it's all natural. It's vegan. There's no animal cruelty. There's no sulfates or parabens. So it's really healthy for your hair, and it washes out in one wash. So, it doesn't transfer easily. You can leave it in as long as you want, but it's also, it washes right off after you apply it. You don't need gloves. All you need is just put it where you want it, and it's great. And so I think it's just a fun thing. I mean, it's even a fun thing for kids. It's something fun.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I was thinking about the girls. They would love that.
Right. And so it's something you don't have to worry about it being damaging on your hair. It's also, you don't have to worry, if you want to be blue one day, but you don't want to be stuck with that for, months or weeks, this is a great option.
That is cute.
Love it.
Yes, and so I will also be giving a referral code for this, which will allow 15% off any purchases with Curlsmith. And again, they do have another line, and I will point out they have a curl styling souffle, which does not have color, but is also great, similar hold to what you get from the gel itself. So if you decide you liked that so much, but you didn't want the color every day, they do have other products that help with that as well. And so generally, I just wanted to say, these are some of my favorite things, and I think there are a lot of great options, and, folks in your life might love them, but ultimately, please be mindful of the love languages of your loved ones and listen to what they say they want. I mean, some folks are in a space of wanting to declutter at this time, and so they really don't, if they tell you they don't want something, maybe you should listen. They really might not. Or if they tell you they would like a gift card, they, I'm sure, have a reason for something they really want to do with that. So maybe honor those requests. And if you really feel like you still want to get them something, even though they've said no, perhaps consider donating to a cause or a charity in their honor, so that you can get that feeling of doing good, but you've also respected their wishes. And I think there are lots of great things. I mean, at this time, of course, any charity that you or they care about, food banks, even there's a local group called Celebrate RVA here, which I like to donate to for folks, because they do birthday parties for children. And in these COVID times, where they aren't able to gather in person to do birthday parties for kids that might otherwise not have them, they have pivoted to help deliver birthday bags so that the children can celebrate at home, but also they are helping to host physical learning sites around town for some of the students who would have had trouble with virtual learning independently. So I think, there are opportunities to donate to great causes like that as well, in lieu of purchasing a physical item.
Love that too.
Awesome.
Right, so these are my favorite things.
We hope you guys enjoyed just learning a little bit more about some of the things that we love. We know that the purpose of this holiday season is all about the energy, the joy, the love, just feeling the love from family, as Nicole said, and as we all like to say. And so don't go overboard this season at all. Take in the moments, create the memories, and have fun. But if you needed some gift ideas, I hope you got a few out of what we shared today. We love you all. We thank you for joining us on our very first season of Thirds on First. We look forward to coming back to you in the new year. So stay tuned. We got some big things planned. But in the meantime, be safe, have peace, be loved, have joy, and just have a great day.
Bye-bye, everybody.